car wash in the summertime, right? And while we were waiting for the car to come out, oh my God, there was a bumblebee, like getting the
This
pollen.
is for my intro before I take it off.
I'm mad. Oh, we're live. Oh, I'm out here talking about bumblebees.
Marie really started liking bumblebees.
I really do because I have a nest like at my house, which is like we're gonna get rid of, and I was trying to identify what kind of bees they were. And that's when I found out about all the different types of bees. There's a bee called the circadian killer. I could go on. Yeah. Yeah, there is. There is. There's a bee called the circadian killer. Then there's the yellow jacket and the bumblebees. And then the ones that look scary, the carpenter bees, the wood bees, them big black bees. Can't really do anything to you. Anyway, guys, it's Halloween. Welcome to
I was trying to put my gloves on, but
Put them on.
no, because I have to use the computer.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is Lunch on the Internet, aka the Lunches Show. So yeah, like remember we were a working title. We're a working title. We're the home team at 8 at the Table. My name is Marie.
And I'm Lonnie.
And so again, we're on the back team, but every week or every
Tuesday.
we try to come to you and bring some information to you. So we were formerly the Lunches. Now it's Lunch on the Internet. We used to call ourselves Lunches only because the goal is always noon, but we never make it at
lunchtime
noon.
across countries. You know, sometimes it's 12,
So
sometimes
that's why
it's
it's
1,
called
sometimes it's 2.
Lunchish,
You never know.
aka Lunch on the Internet. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween. You see your costumes?
I know. I'm supposed to be a bumblebee. I'm into bumblebees right now. Like I was just
Yeah.
telling Lonnie because I have a nest at my house and I was identifying what it was, and then that's how I found out the different types of bees. And the one that I have at my house is vicious, but bumblebees are not vicious. They're very friendly and they're adorable.
I think I'm supposed to be a cat woman.
Wait, you're supposed to be or you are a cat?
I am. Meow.
You got the nails.
Yeah.
Rare. Okay. So, you guys, before we get started though, don't forget to join us November 21st.
Yes.
Like I'm about to be one of the people that like. I'm gonna say like.
It's our first ever live show.
And people have been asking, when are we doing a live event?
For a long
We've
time.
been at this since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 8 at the Table since 2018. Before people were having the common conversations that you're seeing on the internet, we were having those conversations. And since then, as innovators, they've been like, when are we doing a live event? And we've been taking our time.
Yeah. We've been, focusing on other things and expanding the conversation and having more, conversations that we need to have in our community.
Valid conversations.
But it's time.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It is. And it's the perfect time.
Yep. It's a Friendsgiving.
Yes.
So, come out, have conversations with your new friends from 8 at the Table. Or
Been your friends.
Your old friends, because we've been your friends.
Been your friends since 2018. So come meet us in person.
Yep.
Come speak to us. And we're going to have a good time that night. And then after that, there's an after party. We're not going to tell you the location just yet. So come join us if you want to party all night. And it's Thanksgiving week. So it's the perfect week for it to happen. Come meet.
And it's
come
almost
party
my
with
birthday,
us.
guys.
Yep. That's
So-
Lonnie's birthday week too.
We can celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, we celebrated your birthday last year. It was
Yes,
it
we
was
did.
dope.
It was a good time.
We did have a good time.
Yep.
It was fun.
All right, guys. So let's get into the conversation. So we're gonna start off with this right here. This is former NBA player Joe Smith is not happy that his wife has an OnlyFans. So let's play the clip. Oh,
Work with us, y'all.
sorry,
It's
guys.
Halloween and we're having a good time.
Yep, we are having a good
Plus,
time.
it's one of my favorite holidays. Everybody
It's
knows
Marie's favorite holiday, hence why we have our
that.
Halloween costumes on today because that was not my plan.
Marie loves Halloween. Not
All right,
Marie
here we go.
speaking in the third person. Wow. Can you pause for a second? Who is he speaking with? His wife is right there.
I think he's speaking to her.
He's talk. Then turn around and speak with her. Like, who are you talking to?
I think because she's recording, maybe.
Oh no.
Wait, wait, no. Calm. You're not gonna say fuck me
Oh
or
wow.
that's fucked up. It's not fucked up. Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice? Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book.
Mm.
That's no
You know
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before.
He's like
Mm.
Matumbo though. Does he sound like Matumbo? No, you know Matumbo.
I don't know, but she said you knew who I was before you met me.
Right. So basically, so Yumi behind the scenes is telling us that allegedly, because we have not confirmed this, that she was a porn star, ex porn star. So what's the problem, sir?
I'm saying he still, he thought he could turn a hoe into a housewife.
Well, I don't know if she's a hoe. She might be. She might not
But
be.
then why would you say that? You knew what I was.
No, but
before you
Yumi,
met
I don't
me.
know. Yumi just said
All right, let's
that
look this up. Let me look it
allegedly
up.
she might have been a porn star. That means she's been getting schlepped all in her throat before. So, like, what's the problem?
But
At
she's
least
saying she's doing it by herself.
not with somebody else. So, you know what I don't like though? I don't like that she did it without having a
She's
conversation.
a former adult actress, according to TMZ.
Boy,
Her porn name was Jasmine Pendavis.
boy, if you don't sit down. Boy, if you don't sit down, she's a former adult film actress. Okay, so Lonnie just verified. Sir, now, I'm not mad that she's doing what she's doing. My only problem, my only grievance is that she didn't discuss it with her husband before she did it. But sir, your wife was getting schlepped in the face before she met you. So why are you tripping? Like babies in the eye. Why are you tripping?
Wow, so he went from earning
I'm
61 million in total salary while he was in the NBA. Okay, highest paid season was 2005, where he earned 6.3 million, and his net worth right now is 100,000.
Ooh, tough business.
So she did say that she's been.
So she has to come out of
suggesting-
retirement.
She's suggesting, I guess things for him
Right.
to get back on their feet, but he's not listening. So she had to go and make it OnlyFans.
So it sounds like she feels like she had to come out of retirement to support their lifestyle, maybe, right? And you say in total about 61 million he's earned.
61 million his total earnings while
Right.
in the NBA, and his biggest season was 6.3 in 2005, and now his net worth is only 100,000.
So I mean, it's a couple of things, right? That happens. You have I don't know his history, right? Maybe he has really bad financial advisors. Where you have somebody who comes into a large amount of money, you're going to have everybody's hand out. You're going to have people who don't have the best intention for you, right? And sometimes people get really caught up with all that glitz and they're not managing their money properly. And then they think it's going to last forever. Because when you think about it, like the average person in their, lifetime is not going to see 60 or 6 million, even in 1 year. In one year, you're not going to see $6 million, right? And so you take someone whose lifetime earning of $61 million, maybe he didn't know how to manage it, and then
Well,
they exceeded with their
well, it's
lifestyle.
saying here that, after taxes, his total was maybe 20 million. All
Hold on
right.
now. Hold
And
on now.
yeah, and then he says that every time he was traded, he purchased a new home. That was part of the reason why he felt like he was living paycheck to paycheck. But he bought cars.
Mm.
He had a costly divorce and bad investment.
Oh,
So
wait. So that's not his first wife.
I'm assuming that's not his first wife because it
Mm.
says he had a costly divorce.
Cheaper to keep her.
But he says that part of the reason was that every time that he was traded, he purchased a new home.
Okay.
And those homes became difficult to sell, which
Why?
caused him
Did you
to
not
lose a lot
manage
of
them
money in the
properly?
transaction. So I guess he didn't have people that advised
I think
him.
he had poor
Right.
financial managers around him, and he made some bad moves. But the thing is this, right? Like, you are dating an adult film actress. I'm not attacking her character. I'm just saying this is what she did for a living. So you can't be really surprised if she reverts back to what she knows. That's what she knows. That's her skill, right?
Mhm.
Like, if you start dating a plumber, right? And you win $10 million and you guys are good for 10 years, and then God forbid something happens, right? And he has to go back into the field, he's going to go back to being a
Plumbing.
plumber
Yeah.
because that's his trade. That's what he knows how to do. So she's reverting back to what she knows what to do. She's a porn star. What's the
Yeah.
problem? I mean, the problem is, though, she didn't tell him.
But it seems like their marriage is already having issues because they're not having the conversations. And how is your wife able to have an OnlyFans and you don't even know? When is she doing it?
Oh, I know. Like,
Because damn, it takes to be an influencer.
not
It
one
takes
homie,
time.
but not one homie saying your wife is trending, bro. Like, not one
saying.
person telling you.
I just feel like damn, your relationship is really
First of all,
like
look
in
at
the
that picture.
dirt.
That's how you know she used to get them babies in her eye. You see it? Look at it. I'm just saying.
Oh, but I do like that water.
I
That
mean,
coconut water.
look, inflation, the economy, let's be real, it's very challenging out here. I wish them really best fortune. Like,
Yeah, I don't think they're
really.
gonna last long, and it's gonna be an
What you
issue when
mean?
they
She
get a
might be the
divorce. They don't got
breadwinner
no
now. Where
money.
he going? I mean,
I'm
really.
saying he's hurt. He feels disrespected.
As a man, you don't think he would be hurt? Like, that dude, you probably were
I'm
that
saying
guy.
there's a lot of guys out here that will probably be if their girl isn't having an OnlyFans, that will be like, baby, come on, cheer her on from the sidelines. Be like, you the one making money because they said that in
Yes.
2018 he was making 26,000 a year coaching a team.
Yeah,
So
but
apparently he's not.
2018, he probably was still in a position where, because what happens is, often, um, athletes who retire and they
Mhm.
do well for themselves, right?
$26,000 is not that
No,
much.
no, no, but they don't take the salary because they need it. They take the salary to be active because they want to continue to be part of a community, part of the whatever they love to do. So
Hmm.
they'll coach, right? Um, he probably wasn't doing it for the money in 2018. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying this been trending for a couple of days.
I mean, it is your body. However, you are married.
It's been trending for a couple of days now. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
No, like, I- it is like, I'm not with that movement.
I
Please
just
don't
feel
come for
like you
me. Don't come
know.
for me.
I just
I'm
feel like
not,
you
though.
knew what she said.
You
You
knew what
knew what I
you
was.
knew what it
That's
was
the
when you
statement.
signed
That's all
up.
you need to listen to. You knew what I was, and I feel like that he knew what she
Yeah,
was.
but at the same, he did, he did, and promises were probably made, right? At the same time, I gotta fix my antennas. At the same time, dude, I don't know. I feel like marriage is, for me personally, marriage is a sacred covenant that you get into. It's not something for you to take lightly. And not everybody obviously feels the same way, but I think you're gonna have to make adjustments when you get married. And so, I wish you good
And she
fortune,
made an
bro.
adjustment. She said she doing it by herself. She don't got no other people in there.
Oh, like, oh my God. You think like if she brought in Tony from down the street, it would have been worse?
Yeah. Like she's saying, I'm doing it by. She's not including other people in her OnlyFans. She probably just, I don't know what she's doing, but she might be just playing with herself. Something. I
That would
don't
have
know.
been too much.
Somebody said they want to get the perspective of what if he was the one that was selling the D.
Okay, first of all, I promise you, I don't know her, but I don't think she would care.
I don't think so either.
I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying there are certain women who I don't believe it's a thing for them.
Yeah, I think that I'll be like, go ahead, boy, sell that thing.
Not me. Not me.
If you're coming to a point where you're making
I don't
millions.
care.
Okay, Marie.
I'm about to say Georgie. Alani, no. I
Oh
I
my
don't give a
God.
damn. Like we'll figure something out.
I'm saying she said she tried to find solutions and he just wasn't
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
I did see that part.
All right, so let's watch this video because I like this one.
Which one is this?
Same way with men. Like I'm okay with them dating as many women as they want. I don't care what they doing, as long as our time is our time. You like an honest person.
What if
with
it's
me.
somebody you know?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But you know what's so crazy?
Oh, Angela
If it's
Yee.
somebody I know and they would like added me into the dynamic or try to figure this out, or we all, if we all try to figure it out, then that'd be different. But if I find out everybody know me in my city, and unfortunately, the guys I've been talking to is my city, so I feel like if you're talking to one of my friends or something like that, it's just kind of disrespectful to me. Yeah, because I'm too cool of a bitch. But you could have tried to put it on the floor and got rejected at the very least. But don't just try to be sneaky with it. Like I don't like that. Same way with men. Like I'm okay with them dating as many women as they want. I don't.
Okay. What you like about it?
I think she's very honest. I think that's what we're missing in a lot of relationships. She did say, as long as you tell me about it and I don't have to find out by somebody else talking about it. And then she says, and as long as that it's not somebody that I know, because then it shows like some sort of disrespect.
I like when people say about honesty, right? But the reality is most people can't handle honesty. That's the truth, right? I think what happens, in my opinion, is when you're talking about someone else, right? Her situation
Mm-hmm.
or anybody else's situation. It's very abstract because it's just like that's not me. My feelings, my emotions, I'm not involved, right?
Yeah.
Right? But if I say, Lonnie, would you share your guy?
No, I'll say no. I like that she's
You like her honesty.
I like her honesty.
Right,
But I
right.
would say if I'm in like an exclusive relationship, I would say no. But that's a conversation you're supposed to have with your guy before. Like I say, do you want to be in a relationship, just me and you? Do you want to date other people?
Right,
What do
right.
you want to do? And then once we come to an agreement that we together, just me and you, then we together, just me and you
For life.
for life.
But
Unless we
that's
break up.
unless we break up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I agree on that. Like
Yeah.
when you're dating, right? And you're like, hey, look, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I'm dating other people, right? Whether it's the man, whether it's the woman, and you have that conversation. I agree. You have to have that honesty, right? But I think once your emotions get invested into this person and you're not a poly person, right? And by the way, in my opinion, there aren't a lot of poly people. There are
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think so.
people pretending to be poly.
Yes.
Do you understand? But in real life, there aren't a lot of real poly people, right? A lot of people will be like, cool, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And now you bashing homegirl's head with that thing right there because she kissed him on the cheek. You're not really
I don't
poly.
think men are really poly. I think women are willing to share the men that they want,
Okay.
but I don't think that because being
You said
poly,
men or women aren't really poly.
men,
Okay.
just because this is what happens. The girl can never have a boyfriend. They can always have two girlfriends. You just want to cheat like freely.
Men aren't like when they say they're poly, They're not saying that they want to share you because
But
men,
that happens in a regular relationship. You're cheating on the girl with 5 girls, and then the girl, as soon as she sends a message. Now you mad.
yeah, I mean, I think
Guys
historically,
never want to share girls,
no, they don't.
but girls always have to share the guy.
I think that comes in I believe. I think that that's like a historical thing where men were historically more dominant, the provider, the hunter, the person that your life depended on for survival. Fast forward to modern times, that may not be the case, but you
There's not a
can't.
lot of guys you could depend on.
Okay, well, I don't know, girl.
I'm telling you.
Well, I know a lot of guys you can depend on.
Well, there's a lot of guys you can depend, but it's like in the dating world,
Okay.
there's a lot of guys that are not that masculine.
What do you mean?
Like, and we were talking about this, right? There's a lot of guys that are like, I'm a man, and they walking around,
Mm-mm.
and then the girl comes and be like, go. But when there's
You
a
have to say
guy,
I'm a man, you're probably not.
yeah, well, not they don't say it, but they probably act like the man. But then when you find a man that is really like a man,
Yeah.
you see the girls, they just be like, it'll be like some strong girl, and then she'd be like, okay,
Right.
whatever you say.
They'll gravitate towards him.
Yep.
Right. Like I feel like I tend to find um in my clinical research back in the day. I don't do clinical work now. I'm just gonna put that out there. In my observations, I tend to find like men who are very insecure are generally the loudest men.
Mm-hmm.
They're generally the man who's like, I'm a man, you gonna respect me. Right? And it's like, dude, if you just move in a respectful way, the woman is gonna respect you.
Yes.
She's not gonna disrespect you. And if that broad, look at me, don't
Mm-hmm.
come for me, guys. And if the girl does try to disrespect you, you remove yourself from that situation. Like, I think men who know how to be men and who are just naturally in that masculine energy, they just move different, in my opinion. And boys, shout out to Dr. Bobby Price, who move in like that boy energy when we're talking about boy psychology,
Mm-hmm.
right? Unfortunately, they're in grown men bodies.
Yep.
And I think that's what happens. They are in grown men bodies, but have not matured into men for a bunch of different reasons. It could be a different variables, right? And before you come at me, it goes the same for women.
Yep.
There are a lot of women, right? Or I should say, there are a lot of girls in women's bodies. So you don't have to come for me. So, to make my point is that, like a man, shout out to my husband. Like when you
Okay, Marie. Cut.
but Lonnie, and I know you know what I mean, Lonnie.
Yes, I do, guys. Because I will play somebody, but
Not anymore.
not anymore. Okay, Marie, go on. Finish
Okay,
with it.
Lonnie, first of all, don't get me all giddy. First, I've been drinking. I've been drinking. A little drunken love in here.
Okay. Can we go back to the topic?
To circle back, fix my antennas. Yeah.
This basket is driving me crazy. I can't do it.
So to go back to that, to your point, I think that I do think there are men who are like naturally really poly. I really do. I think that they can manage, they can emotionally regulate, they can figure all that out. I don't think it's most men. I think most men want to do it, but they don't have the skill. And it's not just a financial thing. And I think this is part of the issue. I think a lot of men would be like, oh, financially, I'm in a position and I can take care of all you guys, right? But women need more than just financial provisions. I think they also need to be taken care of emotionally. So there are small men that can do that, a small population.
This would be a great segue into the lesbian divorce rate we talked
Okay, so since Alan wants us to really talk about this,
Yeah,
We
I
will.
didn't even understand what
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, okay, so let's just put it on because
Put it on so I could watch it again.
Could not resist. So
That
I
was
had to look it up.
that's our producer,
Office of
guys.
National Statistics from a 2019 study. In ever increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence.
Oh Lord.
Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
What are you saying?
yeah, you know,
Like, I'm not trying to be that person that's just like, okay.
and you know, I just don't think that this is my thing.
Yeah.
One of these girls is trying to be a man, right?
I don't know.
So let's just go back. It's
No,
still a
dude,
man thing.
girl, I don't
Domestic
know.
violence.
Not domestic violence.
Like,
Okay, listen. I'll just speak for myself, right? Shout out to the LGBTQ community. I know that I could not deal or be with a woman. Like, I just couldn't, right? Like, I couldn't because it's just like, "Ugh, I can't do it, right? Like, I need a man. Like,
Mhm.
I appreciate that masculine energy.
It's a
It balances me out, right? So, not to say whatever. So, I'm not surprised. You put 2 women together.
Yep.
Like, no matter how masculine the one of the persons are, no matter how somebody is like the butch or whatever, you're still a woman. In essence, you still are what you are. And I'm not taking shots. Like, live your life, do whatever you want, right? And that might be for you. You might find your lifelong partner and it might be the same sex. Dude, go for it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not shocked,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not saying I'm shocked. Like, look at me. Because I'm like, I can't do it.
I can't do it either. I can't. I like y'all my friends and everything, but that's it.
Girl, bye. First
And
of
I
all,
can't be friends with all y'all. It's just
oh Lord.
I just have like
Bonnie.
5 friends. 5, maybe
Bonnie got to
4.
count. She's like 1, 2, 3.
It might be
Bonnie be like,
4.
it might be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
But is that lady saying that we look? It is what it is. Sometimes it's difficult to deal with women. So when a man wants to be poly, now
Can you
you're
check?
dealing with 2 women. Go ahead, Lonnie. I'm sorry.
Can you check the thing? I think it's frozen.
So,
Rose?
I'm not sure. Just check.
oh, that was Lonnie telling you to be quiet.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. We were having this conversation earlier, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it doesn't apply to all men or all women, right? We was having this conversation earlier and we were talking about balanced energy, right?
Mhm.
We was talking about when you find that person who balances you out, right? It's not a contingent like, ooh, no, that's not what I'm saying. But he balances you out in a sense where I'll just speak from my own personal experience, right? Um, my husband is very calm, right? Like lethal calm, right?
He
And
planning, son. So it's not really he calm.
but like he's calm. So because I was telling you about that tweet about that
Yes.
girl who was just like, she's dating a British dude or whatever, and she came